Hello, children. Are you ready for the next story? Before that, could you tell me which is the world's oldest and longest story ever written? Think, think, think. Aha, let me give you a clue. It's from India. Think, think, think. Could you guess it? Aha, if you couldn't, let me give you another hint. In that story, there is a war. There are two cousins fighting each other. One is the Pandavas and the other is the Kauravas. Did you get the story? Aha! The epic story of Mahabharat, the longest and the oldest story in the world. Now, someone had to write that story, correct? But there is a story behind that too. Just like the teacher who narrates the answer and the children write it, the story of Mahabharata was narrated by someone and written by someone else. Would you like to know? As you all know, Mahabharata is the story of Pandavas and the Kauravas. Pandavas were 5 brothers and Kauravas were 100 brothers. Now, their grandfather was the saint or the sage Ved Vyasa, and he knew about the Mahabharat. So he was requested to write the story of Mahabharat. Ved Vyasa knew that it wasn't an easy task to write, so he needed help. He went to Lord Brahma, and Lord Brahma suggested the one who could write for him was young Ganesha, Lord Ganesha. So Ved Vyasa requested young Ganesha to write the epic story of Mahabharat. Now, whoever knows about Ganesha, he's a little mischievous. Now, he didn't want to sit and write. He knew it would be a very long story. So he gave a condition. Since I can write with both my hands, I won't get tired writing. So you have to continuously tell me what to write. Or else I would take whatever I have written and walk away. I won't give you back. Aha! Ved Vyasa understood that if he told the story continuously, he would not get a breathing space. He won't be able to relax. So he came up with a counter condition. He asked Ganesha that every time he wrote whatever he said, Ganesha had to understand those lines, had to understand those verses. Ved Vyasa knew that would buy him time. So he would narrate some very complex verses, and that would take time for Ganesha to understand. And in the meantime, Ved Vyasa could relax, could eat and do whatever necessary. Now, it so happened, as Ganesha was writing, the stylus pen he was writing with. In those days, you didn't get pen like our gel pens. You had to dip the pen in the ink and write. Now, the old ancient stylus pen with which Ganesha was writing broke. And it wasn't like there were pens all around him. He had to come up with a quick solution. He couldn't stop writing because that was the condition he gave Ved Vyasa, that he would not stop writing till Ved Vyasa tells. So Ganesha quickly broke one of his tusks and started to write with that. So that's why when you see the picture of baby Ganesha or Lord Ganesha, it is minus one tusk. Ganesha did not let losing or breaking of the pen stop him from writing. He found a solution for it. When we have less resources, we can find a solution to all of our problems if we think. And if someone gives us a very odd condition which is not in our favor, we can come up with a counter condition that is favorable to us. I hope you enjoyed this story, and if you did, do forward it to others so that they too can enjoy. With this, I end my story here. Thank you.